Welcome, everyone. Can you hear me? I need to know if you hear me, so I want you to honk your horn if you hear me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That feels so powerful. This is a classroom with no Zoom pictures, no smiling faces, nothing to look at except cars. So, welcome, everyone. As you know, we are here today in this format because the world has been hit by a pandemic, unlike we have seen in the past 100 years. We cannot all be physically together today safely, but we wanted to find a way to celebrate you and your hard work. You should be proud. You have experienced an event unlike any others in recent history, and you have survived. The faculty and staff of ISE share in your pride, along with the recognition of the challenges you've recently faced. I know that we'll have many people listening as we release our virtual event, so I'd like to give a brief overview of the department. First, I have a question for our upcoming graduates. How many of you know what industrial and systems engineering is? For those of you who are here today, you can honk your horn if you know what it is. I expected a few more. That was a little weak. That was good. That was good. Thank you. If you're at home, graduates, I hope you raised your hand. Family and friends, feel free to pause and ask for a definition or give one of your own. There are many definitions of industrial and systems engineering, but I think the core of it is that IEs make systems better. It can be systems of many different types, including manufacturing, supply chain, healthcare, transportation, knowledge, humans, and more. It is a flexible engineering which brings the human into the system to make things efficient and effective. We in ISE are fortunate to have expertise that is both deep and broad, representing the complete disciplines of IISE, including advanced manufacturing, health systems engineering, human systems engineering, supply chain and logistics, and system analytics and optimization. We are one of the oldest and largest academic departments of industrial and systems engineering in the U.S., celebrating over 80 years of excellence, with the first bachelor's degrees in industrial engineering awarded in 1933, establishment of the graduate program in 1948, and our doctoral program in 1967. We currently have over 300 undergraduates, approximately 200 master's and PhD students, and more than 8,000 alumni around the world. Our faculty are at the cutting edge of such areas as cyber manufacturing, virtual reality, supply chains for electric vehicles, data analytics, and healthcare delivery during a pandemic. In 2020, we're scheduled to move into a new building on Centennial campus that is NC State's first built as a public-private partnership. The building is now proudly known as the Fitz-Woolard Hall in honor of two ISE alumni, Ed Fitz and Ed Woolard, and their extraordinary contributions. Plans are underway to ensure we can safely gather in the building, and we would love for you to come back at that time. ISE also has two other affiliated entities, namely the Ergonomics Center at NC State, directed by Julia Abate, and the Center for Additive Manufacturing and Logistics, directed by Ola Harrison. We also have many faculty and students who participate in the Operations Research Program that sits at the intersection of engineering and science, and the Integrated Manufacturing Systems Engineering Institute in the College of Engineering. If we were to gather in person, I would introduce the faculty and staff who are with us today and are part of the department. Virtually, we will now recognize them on the screen, as I know they have been an important part of your career pathway. I'd like to remind everyone that it's the ISE staff that put together this event and helped make everything possible, including the education of our graduates along with the cutting-edge research of our faculty. Please join me in recognizing these dedicated faculty and staff. This is a good time to honk if you are in person or add comments if you are watching virtually. Thank you, ISE faculty and staff. This past year has been extraordinary. 2020 has seen a global pandemic. In March, 100% of our classes were transitioned to an online format with very little notice, and many transitioned again in September to keep our campus safe. I am exceedingly thankful for our faculty, staff, and students. Faculty, what you have done this year was unprecedented. You have done it with grace, dignity, and care. Students, you have borne a heavy burden, moving quickly to the new format. I am grateful for your patience, and I am proud of your grit. You will one day be able to tell your grandchildren that you walked uphill to school both ways, and it will be true. Last year, especially some professional achievements of our faculty and students. I'll begin with undergraduate students. Iman Fisher, Charles Blum, Meredith Roney, and Ling Chow Mao, seniors, received nominations for Outstanding Senior Awards from NC State's College of Engineering at the annual awards banquet. Fisher received the nomination for the Engineering Senior Award for Leadership, Blum the Engineering Senior Award for Citizenship and Service, Roney the Engineering Senior Award for Humanities, and Mao the Engineering Senior Award for Scholarly Achievement. Nikki Gorell, Jr. received the President's Scholarship from the Institute of Industrial and Systems Engineers. The award recognizes excellence in scholarly activities and leadership of the profession. Connie Feinberg, Sr. Dissemination competition hosted by the OR division of IISE. This was work performed by her and fellow ISE student Amrita Malur. This award recognizes scholarly work as well as the ability to communicate results effectively from an undergraduate student. Team UMUT, specifically Nazrin Alziadeh, Tanzid Hasnain, Raman Koramfar, Sarah McConnell, and Kahinde Ojubela from NCA&T won the Call for Code Spot Challenge, Mental Health in a Time of Crisis, sponsored by IBM. The team developed a decision support system consisting of a predictive tool and a Markov decision process tool. And that team included both undergraduates and graduate students. Let's have some recognition for those undergraduate students. Come on. Thank you. Our graduate students are bringing the awards back also. Parth Chansoria, PhD student, received the 2020 IISE Graduate Research Award from the Institute of Industrial and Systems Engineers. The committee selects winners based on the nominees' excellence in research and presentation of the results. Brianna Swann, PhD student, received an award in excellence in classroom teaching from the NC State Graduate Student Association as part of its GSA TA Awards. Susanna Aronson, PhD student, received a Science, Mathematics, and Research for Transformation SMART Scholarship from the Department of Defense. The SMART Scholarship for Service program was established as a concentrated effort to enhance the DoD workforce with talented, innovative, and brilliant scientists, engineers, and researchers. Srinivasan Balan and Raman Koramfar, PhD students, won first place in the 2020 IISE Logistics and Supply Chain Division Graduate Student Case Competition and were recently recognized during the annual conference. Carl Schuchard, PhD student, received the 2021 John L. Imhoff Scholarship from IISE. The committee selects winners based on the nominees' contributions to the development of the profession through international understanding. Schuchard's research focuses on engineering nonwovens, additive manufacturing processes for tissue engineering, and drug delivery applications. Chil Jun Jong, a recent ISE alumnus, won the 2020 Best Student Paper Competition, awarded by the Quality Control and Reliability Engineering Division of IISE. Zhang and ISE Assistant Professor Xiaolang Fang's winning paper was entitled Two-Dimensional Variable Selection and its Applications in the Diagnostics of Product Quality Defects. The award was announced at the annual conference recently. Show the graduate students your Wolfpack pride and recognize their achievements now, please. Thank you. We can't forget our faculty and staff either. Beginning with the staff, Justin Lancaster, Director of IT, received 3 awards for excellence, department, college, and university level from NC State University. Lancaster received $1,000, 8 hours of vacation time, and an engraved plaque for his university level win. He will go on to compete at the state level. Michael Walsh, Director of Development, received the Teamwork and Collaboration Award from NC State's University Advancement. He was also recognized for securing the most gift proposals from any unit across campus. Now on to the faculty. Julie Ivey received the 2020 Alumni Association Outstanding Research Award from NC State University and will be inducted into its Research Leadership Academy, where she will have an active role in promoting the research enterprise across campus for at least 3 years. Benil Starley, professor, received a COVID Rapid Award from NSF for his Open Knowledge Network project, which involves identifying components in a bill of materials, sources, alternate sources, and find ways in which algorithms can automatically source components in the future. Starley was also named a 20 most influential professor in smart manufacturing by SME. His research group received recognition for making a physical manufacturing machine communicate with a global blockchain via digital twin. Kanton Reynolds, Director of Undergraduate Programs, received the 2020 Most Supportive Faculty Award from NC State's College of Engineering. This award recognizes an inspirational faculty member that through their actions and contributions helps recruit, develop, and uplift women and underrepresented students to excel academically and professionally. Reha Uzoy, C.A. Anderson Distinguished Professor, became an editorial board member of the International Journal of Production Economics. Yan-Shin Lee, Professor, accepted an invitation to serve on an advisory committee for Wake Tech Community College, working on planning initiatives. Jingyoung Dong, now professor, was honored by the university with that title in the fall. He joined the ISE department in 2008, and his research interests include micro-nano manufacturing and multi-scale biomedical manufacturing. Julie Ivey, professor, won the 2020 Worms Award for the advancement of women in ORMS from Informs. This award recognizes a person who's contributed significantly to the advancement and recognition of women in the field of OR and the management sciences. Let our faculty and staff know that you care, Wolfpack. Join me in recognizing them. Our faculty, staff, students, and alumni have also come together to develop innovative solutions to help during the pandemic. From our furniture graduates who produced masks at their companies, to our advanced manufacturing labs that made face shields, to our computer simulations assisting in providing COVID-19 expertise. ISE shows how to think and do. As you can see, we have an outstanding group of students, staff, faculty, and alumni. I want to tell you that this would not be possible without your support. You, the students, have contributed across the board in these initiatives. The parents and family who are watching, you have supported your loved ones. You, our alumni, donors, and sponsors, have also helped us lay the foundation for the engineering leaders of tomorrow. In truth, we cannot do it without you. I have told you a little bit about the past and status quo at NC State, but let me also remark on the future. The department is developing initiatives in data science to meet the growing demand from industry. And students, you won't be left out, as there will also be professional education available to you. We have recently announced a master's degree in engineering management, so someone can pair excellent technical knowledge with savvy business instincts. And we are engaging with alumni, including a mentoring program to connect with students. This raises our reputation and in turn the value of your degree, along with providing you fulfilling experiences. In time, you will see we are not just an institution or a department, but we truly are a pack. Greater than we would be on our own, greater for your involvement and engagement with us. Finally, it is a pleasure for me to introduce to you our speakers. We will begin with ISE Ambassador Spencer Matthews. Spencer is from Kinston, North Carolina. He is pursuing the master's in industrial engineering as part of the accelerated bachelor's master's program. So he'll be a graduate after this week, but then he'll come back to us. He chose ISE because he loves problem solving and having skills that can apply to any industry. On campus, he is an ISE ambassador, a board member for the Student Wolfpack Club. He gave tours as a university ambassador, and he's an ambassador for the Student Alumni Association. He also studied abroad in Prague, which must have happened before the pandemic since we had to cancel all of that for this year. He's worked 2 summer internships in aerospace and has been hired as an automation intern with Citrix for summer 2021. Please join me in welcoming Spencer Matthews.
All right, thank you, Dr. Swann. So good afternoon, everyone. Oh, I'm glad to see so many familiar faces. I see Nissan on the front, Toyota's over there. I'm glad y'all can all be here. So I'm truly honored to be speaking today, and I'm glad we can all be here to celebrate our graduation together. So first, please help me in thanking all the wonderful faculty and staff that have helped put together this event. So next, I'd like to extend all of our appreciation on behalf of the class of 2020 to all of the faculty and staff of the department. We appreciate your tireless efforts and hard work that go into enhancing the values of the degrees we're receiving and helping us overcome all of the challenges, especially during this past year. So please help me, join me in thanking the department and all the faculty and staff as well. All right, so to all of my fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. So I'm sure you have all heard by now that it is not the destination that's most important. What matters is the journey and how you get there. If anybody had informed us what this drive-in destination virtual graduation would look like, I think we all would have enjoyed the journey a little bit more the past day. Running through all my G-code in the Camel Lab, working on my coaster for Dr. Shearwaker's class, or debugging all the VBA code for ISE 110. But despite the challenges we've faced lately, we've all reached the end of our degrees, and it's exciting. But I want to remind you of a few things that have not reached. First of all is the use of the word unprecedented. Did you know that 75% of S&P 500 companies are using unprecedented in earnings calls this year? So to those of you starting jobs very soon, I recommend you add this to your vocabulary if you have not yet. Also, I'd like to congratulate the senior design team working with the U.S. Air Force. Congratulations on first place and the opportunity to represent the department at the annual IISE competition. But as a reminder, your hard work is not done and you will need to reflect time. Finally, this may be the ending for us, or one ending for us, but it's not the ending. The world is now our virtual oyster, and there are so many asynchronous endeavors and opportunities left for us to explore. I am very excited to see what is in store for this graduating class, and I wish you all best of luck on your future endeavors. In closing, I would like to share a quote from Robert Hastings. "It is not the burdens of today that drive men mad. Rather, it is regret over yesterday or fear of tomorrow. Regret and fear are twin thieves who would rob us of today." So do not fear the challenges that lie ahead of you. Remember all you have accomplished so far, and take each new challenge as an opportunity to think and do the extraordinary. So let's hear it for the class of 2020. Go Pack!
I'd now like to introduce our second speaker. And this speaker is from our class from spring 2020. Alana Oktay is from right here in Raleigh. And while she was here at NC State, she not only got her bachelor's degree in industrial and systems engineering, but she was also an engineering ambassador. She has joined Cisco's One operations, which is in the San Jose office, and she's moving to Colorado as soon as the pandemic allows for it. She had 2 summers abroad in Stuttgart and London, including our first group to have an international internship where she worked in the finance industry. This has instilled in her a passion for global connectivity and allowed her to develop her technical skills and communications to extract useful information to help alleviate process issues. We are delighted to have Ms. Alana Oktay with us today, and please join me in recognizing her.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, staff, and most importantly, my fellow 2020 graduates. I'm honored to say a few words today, and in case any of you recognize me, I was just in your shoes earlier this May, except I was graduating from my living room. So tough is an understatement to describe how this year has played out. So let me first start off by saying congratulations. You graduated in the middle of a pandemic. This is no easy feat, and every one of you persevered through this unprecedented and difficult semester. I applaud your successes because I can recognize first-handedly that it was not easy. I understand there were times you felt detached from your coursework, your professors, and your classmates. I understand how strongly you were required to self-motivate. I understand that you might be scared to enter a world with fewer entry-level jobs. Maybe some of you have locked in your next steps, while maybe others of you are just relieved to be finished so you can focus all of your energy on the hunt. Whatever your situation may be, don't look at what your peers have accomplished, but rather revel in your own achievements. Rather than compete with your peers, support one another. Share a job post you see as a good fit. Check in with them. Continue to move this community forward and build one another up. Take the same drive you applied to this past semester and use it to launch yourself into your next chapter. In all ways, tiny and profound, academic and economic, social and emotional, you have had to alter your plans and expectations. You have demonstrated your versatility when faced with a challenge. Now is the time to be proud, cherish your accomplishments, and continue to propel forward. Of course, the graduation celebrations will have to wait for safer times. So, to the class of 2020, I want to end with this quote that I found I feel exemplifies our ability to adapt. For some, graduation feels like an end. For some, a beginning. We understand our life in milestones. Time is linear, but yours life doesn't have to be. Don't feel like you need to accomplish your goals by 30. Life is more flexible than we give it credit for. Thank you and congratulations again, class of 2020. Go Wolfpack!
Hey folks, heartiest congratulations and best wishes for the next daunting yet exciting phase of your life. Here on, you know there's going to be no curriculum, just electives of your own choosing. So don't be afraid to explore diverse opportunities and chart out your own unique career path. My advice to you is be fearless, but be smart. Don't be disheartened by any failures that you may come across, but learn and grow from each experience. Hey, just follow the ISE philosophy of continuous improvement in everything that you do. Don't forget to invest in yourself and in your relationships, both personal and professional. Let me tell you this, the tassel was absolutely worth the hassle. In words of the Magliozzi brothers of the famous NPR Car Talk fame, you will never have more energy or enthusiasm, hair or brain cells than you have today. So go out there and make a difference. Best wishes and go Pack.
To the class of 2020, congratulations on this special and important milestone of your life. Be proud and share with your family. As you embark on a new chapter of your life, I would like to say, ask for help and give help. Do not feel embarrassed to seek support or ask questions. Not just professors who answer questions, other people who are more senior or junior may also help you. At the same time, do give back. Give others who need a hand and help them through difficult times. Being in a group is stronger than being alone. This is what makes you a wolf pack and not a lone wolf. And go Pack.
Hello, everybody. First of all, congratulations on what is an important day in your careers. There is a lot going on in the world, and it's kind of easy to lose track of the fact that you have in fact graduated. It may not feel like it, but in fact you have, and you need to bear in mind that you've achieved something important that's a culmination of many years of effort on your part and of support on the part of your family and your loved ones. It is an interesting time in which to graduate, but I am sure that if you stay with things, your education will stand you in good stead and things will settle down, and with a little improvisation and adaptation, you will go on to have the successful careers that you all deserve. Congratulations once again, go do good things and keep in touch with the state.
Good morning, class of 2020. I am wearing my graduation cap in your honor, and I just want to say congratulations, you have made it through. I know that this is not the graduation that you had expected, but if anything, I think that over these last 4 years, we have taught you to be resilient, strong individuals. As ISEs, you can contribute in many ways, from health systems engineering to supply chain management to manufacturing of PPEs during COVID-19. So go out there and show the world all the great ways in which you can contribute, and stay safe.
I'd like to congratulate all of our graduating seniors, as well as the families who have supported you over the last several years. Although this is not a formal ceremony, it does mark a significant milestone and accomplishment in your lives. I know that your families are justifiably proud of what you've done, and I'd like you to know that the ISE faculty and staff are also very, very proud of your accomplishments. While we believe that we've prepared you for life in the real world, technically, I suspect that this semester has taught you some other lessons: adaptability, perseverance, and others. So with this, let me just wish you good luck in the future and invite you to please come back and visit us in Fitzwillard Hall. Best of luck to all of you.
Dear ISE graduates, congratulations, this is your big day. While we can only celebrate and congratulate you virtually, but our excitement and happiness are the same. Congratulations. In the future, if there's anything we can help, please feel free to contact us. Again, congratulations.
Parth Chansoria. Saeed Chauvushi. MD Hafizul Islam. Carter Kyo. Hassan Latif. Siddhartha Nambiar. Kyle Barrett. Ling Zhang. Akshay Bharat. Yu Deng. Robert Hazel. Hisham Abu Mine. Deepti Chintalapudi. Priyansha Chukse. Vaishnav Dange. Matthew Halstead. Julia Henson. Siddhant Jadhav, Umesh Jagtap, Kiran Jairam, Choljun Jiang, Smith Kumar Kaneria, Aditi Khamkar, Rushikesh Shirsagar, Abhinay Lahare, Fengmin Lin, Christopher Luckard, Saurabh Mahajan, Sean Markham, Tyson Milton, Shubham Nage, Shashank Mukund Pawar, Pratyush Prabhat, Aishavriya Purushottam, Ashton Rainey, Anirudh Raman, Varun Ramesh, Manas Salunke, Ujinkya Pandurang Salve, Ajit Selvaraj, Pranay Shah, Sujal Shah, Aishwarya Sharanapa, Rohit Sivakumar, Sweta Sivakumar, Ashrita Sripati, Omkar Suryavanshi, Vendrajendra Vartak, Vincent Vasaturo, Rishabh Vendala,
Ran by Maz Kapadia, Zhuming Gao, Sanas Goldani, Blake Schwartz, Xuan Xu, Kyle McDermott, Priyanka Bandali, Dami Deseretti, Thomas German, Muhammad Ali Haider, Siddharth Krishnaradu, Lexi Damapali, Kara Odom, Mit Panya, Juyung Park, Venkata Pasumarti, Krishna Pulukamam, Palash Sapra, Alexander Thomas, Margaret Toby, Kimia Vadat,
Abdullah Al-Fadil, Zach Arledge, Lauren Arnold, Jaden Augustine, Justin Babich, Luke Bailey, Catherine Barnes, Sam Bowers, Aiden Berry, Charles Bloom, Ross Bola, Gabby Brenman, Will Burns, Catherine Bygate, Brandon Canfield, Emily Carberry, John Casabon, Propam Chahabria, Bethany Colglazer, Tyler Conrad, Claire Copeland, Sam Cinnamon, Johnny Davis Jr., Marzanne Lynn Delap de Anaya, Kelsey DeLauder, Rachel Dilly, Carolyn Drahuse, Christian Epo, Taylor Ellis, Nolan Fisher. Iman Fisher. Maria Andrea Garza. Brendan Gottman. Sarah Gidley. Tyler Giglia. Charles Grass Najar. Dylan Hanser. England Harris. Logan Harris. Spencer Herbert. Diego Hernandez. Christopher Hill. Ethan Hauser. Kwa Hanyan. Charles Jacobson. Alex Janis. Ben Janzow. Mariel Jeffress. Courtney Jones. Farah Jordy. Christine Kessling. Mithila Kare. Vittorio Langarini. Scott Lang. Miriam Lavelle. Kenneth Leonard. Nicholas Leon. Troy Luddy. James Ma. Jeremy Mabry. Caroline McDowell. Joseph Magnuson. Ling Chao Mao. Jacob Marek. Tara Martin. Spencer Matthews. Claire Mayo. Sarah McConnell. Jalen McGee. Claire Malott. Chelsea Metzger. Emma Moore. Brenton Munyana. Gabriel Murazi. Alana Oktay. Aditya Patel. James Pinson. Jessica Prince. Matthew Roll. Meredith Roney. Dave Riggins. Brooke Rubendahl. Jalea Fatt. Abimanyu Shaw. Vishal Sharma. Kiara Simmons. Trent Field. Tyler Thomas. Kevin Toe. Sarah Trinkle. Morales Santiago Volante. Noah Wink. Jason Wheeler. Kyle Williams. Eli Wilson. Jaiwen Zhu. That concludes our program. Thank you, class of 2020, and we wish you safe travels wherever your journey may take you. Please do not hesitate to reach out and keep contact as your careers grow and you conquer new challenges. Best wishes and good luck.